Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's today? I don't know. Wait a minute. I think it's Tuesday. Yes, it's Tuesday. And we are in the final week of Camp NaNo. So this is one of those pop-up sessions where I woke up, didn't set no alarm, was not prepared, but I felt, oh, I need to get up and write. So why not get online and write with you? The reason why, there's always a reason why. So I guess my reason why is like an excuse. I'm through. I'm finished with Camp Nano for April, but I know you are probably not. So this session is just going to go on until whenever. I have that desire to be online today and just write or do some other work on the side. But my goal for Camp Nano was to complete and publish my not my first, my second haiku book, and I did. I wrote that in like 2 or 3 days. I created the cover. I used Vellum to format my book, and I put it up there. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Crow. It's good to. Oh, I'm sorry, Chloe. Hello, good to see you. So anyway, I published my haiku book. It wasn't a lot to it, but I felt good at the time. My adrenaline was up. But once it was completed, I hit rock bottom. I was exhausted. And I think the reason why I was so exhausted is because I didn't plan to publish this book on April the 17th, which is International Haiku Day. So I started like, I think it was maybe March the 29th. I knew I wanted to work on my haiku book, and I was working on a different one. And I decided, well, I'm gonna get this one out, Everyday Haiku, out for International Haiku Day. So by the time I finished with everything, I hit rock bottom. I didn't want to see another book. I didn't want to get online. I did want to talk about writing. And the lesson learned here is the plan. I didn't plan. I act upon the moment. Um, I didn't plan. So plan your projects out. That is the key to alleviating the stress, especially when it's over. I hosted a haiku party on, I think there was the 17th. Yeah, everything was on that day. And I had butterflies in my stomach. I was nervous. I was nervous from exhaustion and didn't know what to expect because it was my first book party. But it was fun. Even though a lot of people didn't show up, I still had the support there. And one thing I want you to learn when you do these parties and these events, your audience is there. You may not see them, but there is someone always watching. And if you record it, it's going to be on replay for people to, watch it at their leisure, at their convenience. So don't feel bad about it. I did for a brief second, but then it went away. It really did because I had fun. I celebrated me. I had a few friends in there celebrating me. And even if I was by myself, I was celebrating me. And the world can celebrate with me when they watch it. So always try to keep a positive attitude when you do events and you look out there and realize, nobody's here. There's always someone watching. Believe me, someone is always watching. So just go on and showcase your work and celebrate you. And when that was over, I was exhausted. But I knew we was coming towards the end of NaNo, and it wouldn't be fair if I didn't show up. And I'm also learning to focus on me so much, not the world, because that can be stressful too. And I am a person that cannot stand stress. I will avoid stress in a heartbeat, even though sometimes it's hard to do. Good morning, Kate. It's so good to see you here. Let me see if I got my comments up. Yeah, I do. So I changed around my studio a little bit in my little corner of the world. I got a new desk. I don't know if you can really see it. I hadn't set up my camera. Let me see something. Y'all see? Look. I need to set up a camera where I can have on the side where I can show these little things. But really, the desk isn't new. It's new for this space. When we flooded out during Hurricane Harvey, so we had to tear down the whole house. Well, basically the walls, and we got all new furniture. And I picked this out to be my original writing desk, and it was in a den. It was a part of the furniture and the decor, and writing in the open space like that, I did not feel comfortable because everyone would come in and come out, come in, my family. So I didn't have that space that was mine. And I ended up buying a new desk, another desk, and I went to IKEA and it was started to wobble and crack and creak and all that other good stuff. So I decided yesterday. It took me what, maybe 3 years to finally decide why not move this into my space. And I did. It's real wood, it's steady, it's sturdy. I love it. It don't take up a lot of space, but it has everything I need. So I did have my camera on my arm and I really, have to keep turning away and doing all this other stuff. Or set up a new rig where I can just have it there all the time. I don't know. But I'm still working on it. I'm creating the space, making it mine. And that's one thing a writer needs is their own space. Let's look at some of the comments. What I'm missing. So Chloe said, my week is going great. Oh my goodness, 28,000 out of 30,000. I just got a new idea for a high school play about a gay retelling of Beauty and the Beast. Oh my goodness, that should be really good. Congratulations. So let me see if I got my sounds up because you deserve it. That is really good. I'm so proud of you. And you still can get that 30. We have what, 4 more days? That is good. Oh, good morning, Crow. And Crow said, I actually just found out that Glitch City decided against copyrighting their work. What? Is that right? Decided against copyrighting their work. I don't really against copyrighting their work. So does that mean that there's no copyrights and you can use it? If that's it, yeah, I know for me, she said, Mom, you can use my work. You can use my work. And before she will allow other people to use the work, just give her credit and link back to who she is, if that's what that means. I am not up on there, but I know she already said, Mom, you can use my work. I said, well, I got some friends that want to use your work too. So I'm going to check and verify that to make sure. Love it. The chef is great. Yes, girl. I can put my books up here. I got my flowers up there. I got my nostalgic camera. It was the old Polaroid back in the 60s is up there. Oh, so yeah, I'm loving it. So, and then I got my little lights, and it's still, I want to keep that minimalist look, you know. I don't want a whole lot of things up here. Crow said, Gay retelling Beauty or Beast, tell me more. Tell us more about that. That is really cool. I like that idea. Crow said, yes, there was a post about it on her Twitter. I don't know. I'll have to call her today and ask her what she means. So I'm still new to this, but I do know she said, Mom, you can use my word and tell your friends. Well, I said, can my friends use it too? Yes, just tell them, give me a link back. So there's one song on there that she does with, she's featuring someone on there. So any songs that she's featuring another person, and I forgot the name of that, you'll get a copyright warning because Sony owns that. She actually produced one. I forgot the name of it, but I had like two warnings. So I just don't use anything where she features someone else on her music. So it's pretty good. She made some good money off of that with Sony owning it. But yeah, you had to get permission from Sony to use that one. It wasn't a copyright strike. It's just that if your channel is monetized, you can't get anything for it. So I just decided to stick with her music, and there's a few other musicians out there, content creators that I have on here too. So, which is safe. The only thing about using music, you have to make sure that it is copyright free or whatever they call it. But I'm thinking about joining a music subscription. My husband did, but I don't like his kind of music, so seeing what. But if my daughter start producing more and more music, I won't have to. So I don't know. I'm working on that now because I want to bring some new counters, new timers, new music, including hers. Always going to support her because in May, I like these little pop up sessions. I don't feel restricted, and I'm not time conscious. I don't know if y'all know that, but I am not time conscious. But I'm trying to get back on a good writing habit. Let's see. Crow said, "Yeah, you should always credit the music artist. I would never post anything that wasn't mine without crediting the artist. Yes, that's a big plus in Twitch and YouTube." Chloe said, "I don't have much right now, but I would do a lot of brainstorming. I know so far is the MC are both going to be males. Beauty and the Beast. That is going to be really good." So, anyway, what else I wanted to share with y'all? So I'm back slowly but surely. I'm going to um, be working on a variety of things today. So it's like open thing, you know. I am brainstorming still and using the snowflake method for book two of my cozy mystery series. Um, I'm going to actually start writing it out in July for July CampNaNo, and then give it a whole try to go through the first or second draft. Well, the second draft during November, because I would like to get a cozy mystery. This series, book one, gonna be out towards the end of the year, and then I want to do midsummer for or a little early if possible for book two, and just keep moving forward, you know. So yeah. Good morning. Malala. I don't know. I'm so bad at names, so forgive me. Thank you for joining us this morning. You're writing a book. Please tell us what your book is about or what genre it is. We would love to hear from you. Pro said, where are we at with book one edition editors? Well, I'm in the fourth draft of book one, and I want to spend all of May going over it again. Right now, I'm tying up some loose ends, trying to make the scene more appealing, different. I was on Reddit forums and I was looking at under the cozy mystery, and there was a question out there. People was asked. Someone asked, "What discourage you? What do you don't like about cozy mystery, or what are you tired of reading? And all the tropes were the same. Some of the people were saying they tired of seeing the same thing. You know, girl lose boyfriend, she moved back to her small town, and all this other stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm taking all this in. So my writing coach, Jen Laurie, suggests reading 10 comp titles, not five, not three. I've been told three, and I try to do with three. But she said read 10 comp titles. The first three chapters, your murder should be introduced in it. And I'm in Ellie Alexander's academy, and she suggests, I think it was the first three. If it's not within the first three, and this is coming from agents, if it's agents and editors, if your murder is not there immediately, they don't look at it. I think it was the first, if I'm not mistaken, 30 pages, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I was taking in all this advice, and I had to go back and look at mine. I don't want this typical thing. I'm always been this kind of person that want things to be totally different, but yet fit into that formula um, pattern of a cozy mystery. So I read 12 cozy mystery books, and it's supposed to be the top cozy mystery. And some of the top ones just didn't interest me. Is I love indie authors, because to me, there are a lot of indie authors that's gonna put their best effort, because in the days it used to be such a negative label on indie authors or self-published authors. And now it's not like that. A lot of indie authors way better than the well-known traditional published authors, in my opinion. And so I took a mixture of both, and I read the first five chapters because I try not to get invested. When you're doing your research, look at it from a critical standpoint instead of a reader who's leisurely reading. You can go back and do that later. And I found a lot of people that have themselves labeled as a cozy mystery does not fit that formula. So in writing, people are, you're entitled to break rules, but I like that formula. I want to be introduced into that murder right away. So, and I'm not into all that other little nitpicky details that you read along the way. I want to read where the characters and the plot are moving forward. I don't want to have the stagnant. And I got to make sure myself as a writer don't do that too. So I read about 12 no, 12 books this past week. And I saw so many styles of writing for cozy mystery, and I was really critical. There was some good stories, but I was so disappointed where the murder happened at the end. I was like, what? But it was still so good. I kept reading. So I am, when you first start out, I'm sticking to those first five chapters, and if it don't fit, I'm tossing it to the side. I don't want to go any farther. So yeah, I've been doing that, and I'm changing up a little bit. I don't want the same kind of trope. My biggest issue has been this, how the victim was killed. I have one way. At the same time, I'm trying to make it realistic in a way, because and and weird at the same time. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. Oh yeah, look, we have Shay. Good morning, Shay. I am so honored to have Shay here. Shay don't know this, but I have followed her a long time ago, back in the day with Tamara Woods, and I will watch them, especially last year. I watched them a lot on YouTube, and she is my inspiration for creating my own YouTube channel. I'm not kidding. I went to, I think it was called Wintergreen. If I'm not sure, if I'm bad at names, so forgive me. Yeah, I had a writing convention. It was either last year or the year before. I think it was the year before. It might have been last year, but anyway, I loved her platform. Y'all follow Shay. She is amazing. I just love her, and she have no idea. That's why I say you never know who's watching you out there. So always be yourself, be your authentic self, and put yourself out there. It's amazing. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so mm, she's writing Mel Yala. I'm gonna say that. Is writing a fantasy book. All right. Let's see what else we got up here. I'm slow this morning. I'm drinking my coffee. Okay, she said it's about a festival where one or two people died. For 1 hour, people who died and go into panic. But after that, the hour, they forgot. That should be interesting. I'm curious to know a lot more about that. So Shay said, this is so crazy because a daily inside scoop is supposed to be a cozy mystery, and it took to like chapter 8 before there was a body, and it is a traditional published book, and she's on a third book, but it dragged. No, it ain't supposed to drag. We know that, right? Keep everything moving forward. So yeah, I like to see that murder within the first 3 chapters. And I read another book. They went in so much details in chapter 1. They really didn't introduce the character or the MC, and it just described more of the setting, everything in detail, and I was a little disappointed with that too. So yeah. Let's see. Shay said, "Oh, Evergreen Writing Oasis last year. You are so sweet. Dang, I just woke up, and this is making my day. Good. Yeah, I love that conference. That was really amazing. Okay, y'all. So anyway, what are you working on? Share with me in the comments what you're working on today. I may be on Twitch later on this evening or sometime this morning once I get my kids up and ready for school. So join me at twitch.tv/Tish Bouvier and just to have an informal writing session and questions and music and writing and all that good stuff. So let's start with a 15-minute writing warm up because I need it. Then I'll probably drink my coffee for the next 15 minutes. too focused. I forgot the timer went off. Anyway, we got some good people in here today, and I am so honored. Christy is here, you all. She's a historical fiction writer. If I'm mistaken, let me know. Clarify that in the comments. Excuse me. It is so good to have you this morning, Christy. Yay! Let's give you an applause. Yes. And my favorite, Epiphany, Chasing Epiphanies, is here. It is so good to have you. So you got to share us your inspiration. What are you working on this morning with that scene? Share with us. Excuse me, y'all. My allergies are crazy this morning. Let's see. It's been a while. What else we got going on? Nick is in the house. Good morning, Nick. It's so good to join you. Joined us. He's in Canada, so I think you're like 2 hours behind us. You're on the West Coast and Crow is on the East Coast. So yeah, you in Vancouver. So let's see. Hmm. You're exactly right. I've been so hoping to make it to one of your writing streams. It is so good to have you here. Y'all be sure to follow Christy. She's on YouTube as well as Shay is on YouTube. And yeah, so all we're doing is just having a writing session. It's informal today, letting people catch up on a April CampNaNo writing. My goal is reach. Hoo hoo hoo. Y'all be sure to check out my new haiku book, Everyday Haiku Life is a Prayer. It was really cute. I like it. So that is just to slow you down because as writers, we get extremely busy with our writing life, plus our personal life and our work life, which includes our writing life too. So yeah, it's just a little reminder to slow down, appreciate the moments, and reflect. So, what you working on, Christy? Share with us in the comment. Let us know what you're working on. Epiphany, he's gonna share with us his little inspiration this morning. Um, Share with us, Dick, what you're working on. Let me go back. I think Shay is a cozy mystery writer too. Oh my goodness, girl. We have something in common. Did I read that you writing cozy mystery? Yes, I love that. Shay is working on a cozy mystery. Ooh, I have to add you on my Twitch. Yeah, I'm on Twitch, y'all. I'm definitely be waking up to the first sprint. Good. Yes. So I love cozy mystery writers. I met one the other day on we were streaming and I was like, oh yes, the more the merrier. I like all genres. I have never read a fantasy before, and I started reading Tales of Ashes by Anne Delavue. She's a indie author, but she has promote her book as though you would think it was brought from a traditional publisher. She is amazing. Check out Tales of Ashes. And I'm not saying this because I know her, but I was intrigued, captivated, taken right in from the first few pages. And I'm a big Harry Potter fan and Avatar fan. And when I started reading those books, they just captivated me. And I was like, oh, fairies and vampires. I love that. I was into True Blood. So check out Tales of Ashes by Anne Delavue. You will love it. So I'm loving all these new genres I'm discovering. If y'all don't know, I am a late bloomer. I call it a latent writer and a latent reader because I hated both when I was a kid growing up. And it's only I call through my second phase of life where I just allow myself to slow down and read. So I love fantasy. I'm loving fantasy. I'm loving sci-fi. I'm reading Mary Lafferty's was it Six Wakes? It's a sci-fi slash cozy mystery in space, which is extremely different. And I'm loving that. So I'm like, wow. But I'm sticking to my cozy mystery because I love solving those little mysteries, but yet you have a happy ending and don't have all that blood and details and all that other stuff. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. Crow said, I had a shower and it was fantastic. One of these days I will remember my new body scrub before I'm in the shower. But today was not the day. Good for you, girl. Good for you. Let me scroll back down here. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So Epiphany says, a certain action scene didn't quite feel right. I figured today was because I was focusing communication error. One dualist thinking the other is cheating. Better to keep it straightforward. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good, boy. That's pretty good. Let's see. Shay said, I'm attempting my first one. It's my first one too, and I'm having fun. I did the first draft, I did my second draft. I didn't even want to claim my first draft. And then after I got into my third draft, I was like, oh, okay, I understand the process of your first draft now. It's supposed to be horrible, but I'm hoping when I start book two, that first draft won't be like the first draft of book one because that was embarrassing to me, extremely embarrassing. Christy is working on something totally different, some futuristic sci fi instead of historical fiction. This one is a neo punk novella, basically cyberpunk and nano. Oh, I'm nano punk. Let me get that. Let me get in this slow for me. Really different for me. That should be interesting. I read somewhere one of my writing friends is doing a cyberpunk novella. So that's probably going to be the next one I read. I have another friend's book. It's not in here. She sent it to me to read, and I liked it because it's a fantasy, but and I think it got a little sci-fi, and it also have human trafficking in it, and I want to read that, so I'm really curious about that. Epiphany said, everybody hop on the Shay train. Yes, y'all, hop on Shay. She is amazing. Be sure to follow her on YouTube. On She have live write-ins. Follow her on Twitter and Instagram. Shay, you anywhere else? Y'all follow Shay. She is amazing and full of information. I consider you a jewel of information, especially from that writing conference when it came to marketing. I love that. That was a good presentation. Shay said, I've been reading this cozy mystery craft book, and it is so interesting. I want to check that out because I'm trying to decide what my well, I do know what she does. A lot of sleuth has a special talent. And right now my sleuth, she feels like she's the epitome of failure. But she is a master chef with her instant pot. And I so many books I read, no one talks about the instant pot. There's a lot of bakery, there's a lot of pets and all this other good stuff, something they specialize in. So I figure, I love my instant pot, and I'm not trying to be my MC, but she is good in crafting these one pot dinners using her instant pots. So, and it's so relevant too, because a lot of people, young adults, use instant pot. So that's what my baby is dealing with. She appreciates you, Epiphany. Yay! So Chrissy said it's not hard sci-fi, by the way. It focuses on the world and the actions more than science heavy. Oh, I like that. That's gonna be good. What craft book is that, Shay? Shay, share with us your craft. Mm-mm. Oh, okay. Sci-fi and cozy. That's awesome. Okay. I'm slow with my comments. Yeah, I'm heavy fantasy so much as I never really read it as a child. Mm-mm. But I'm loving it as an adult. Not so cozy sci-fi in the world. Not enough cozy sci-fi in the world. Yeah, Merle Lafferty. She is. I love her. She is so amazing. She's on YouTube as well as Twitch, and she runs. I think it's Writing Excuses podcast, and I may be wrong, but I think it's that. And Ditch Diggers. I think she co-hosts that. She is amazing. Y'all check her out as well. Christy, Writing a Cozy Mystery by Nancy J. Cohen. Christy started writing The Cozy Mystery by Nancy. I'm reading her book. Do I have her? Yes. I don't know if I can fix this. Y'all see it? This is a really good guide. Now, there's another writer out there. She did a guide. It was a workbook. I didn't like it because it was complicated, and I don't like a lot of complication. But she sums everything up really well. So if you're writing cozy mystery, y'all be sure to check out this book and follow her on Twitter. This is really good. Writing a cozy mystery is amazing. That's my Bible, along with Ellie Alexander. So they are amazing. Um, had to go to my workstations. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting a smaller crime to work my way and my MC up to the murder. LOL. I low key dislike how they jump into random murders. I want her to wake up. Mine's is crocheter. Oh, that is really good. My friend Ann. You know Ann. Ann writes inspiration. She's my blind friend. She is my sister. You know, we met in 2014 doing CampNaNo, and we have been writing buddies, best friends since. And she crochets, so she has this new method she's gonna teach people that's coming out, and I forgot the name of it, but it's dealing with, like, with the story seed that Jen Laurie is working on. You might want to check out her YouTube. There's so many great YouTubers out there. It's just amazing. So she's a crocheter too. And that's something I want to learn on the side for myself as a stress reliever, is how to crochet, because I don't know how to crochet. And I want to crochet some blankets for my kids. Yes. So anyway, let's see. Shay also said, yeah, mine is a young adult. And I realize is younger than the typical cozy mystery MC, but she is in a crochet circle where everyone is elderly, and I want to explore the generational friendship. I love you because I worked in geriatric nursing, and my cozy mystery is set in Payton County. In my book, I do want to uplift some historical facts about African Americans. It's a very diverse community, and it's where the young and the old connect or crashes. So Aunt Ivy is my elderly in the book. At first, Bay was much younger, and I realized I just can't do it. So Bay is a little bit older, but there are younger people in my community. So I love, and I'm not just saying that, I'm for real. I love anybody write anything about elderly. I simply love. They are my heart. Let's see. That's the one. Let's see. Oh, we got some good chat. Let's see what Epiphany said. It's funny how we're willing to believe so many murders happen in these series. But if it was any other crime that happened in every story, I feel strange, no doubt. Yeah. All right, y'all, let's do. My daughter is waking up. I didn't realize time was passing by so fast. So, let's do a 20-minute writing sprint, and then we're going to wrap it up with a 7-minute wrap up. And then I have to get the kids out to school. But I will be back on Twitch later on. But I really, truly enjoyed this morning. Let's go for this 20. Okay, now we're gonna move into our 7 minute wrap up. How's everyone doing so far? I know my stomach is calling me. So anyway, let's wrap this up. Quick 7 minute wrap up. You see? Okay, I wasn't supposed to have some music playing. But anyway, that completes our writing session for today, our little pop up nano camp nano. I'm so glad you all joined me. Let's see how's everyone doing so far. Big boy said he wrote another scene. I needed this time. Thank you. I'm so glad you was able to use this time to write your scene. And Epiphany said, racing on ahead. Good job. Thank you, Epiphany. I love it when you join our chats. So anyway, I was working on a new project that I was gonna wait to share with everyone because I'm like in limbo right now. I'm trying to decide if I really want to do this or not. So I'll wait till later and share you. But anyway, I'm gonna continue to write a little bit later today. I'll probably be on Twitch. I don't have a set time, so just check me out if you're over there. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be back. I like this time. It's not as early as getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so it feels pretty good. But anyway, I want you to find something to be happy about. Keep smiling, stay safe, and